Hey, welcome back to R&D Rewind. Thank you for tuning in for another movie review. And this is not going to really be a movie review. This is actually going to be a show review. Euphoria or Euphoria. I think it's Euphoria. But I got kind of like suckered into watching this show. Really wasn't my cup of tea, but Amanda wanted me to watch it, so I did. 2 seasons. Kind of flew through them actually. Took about 2 weeks to do it, but here's my thoughts. And I'm just going to try and be as quick as possible for this because there's really not a lot going on in the show until season 2. So, really, the only thing I can say about season 1 is that it's entertaining. But there's really not much plot going on. Unless if I miss something. The way I see it is that you kind of just hang out with these characters and get to know them, and like then the real stuff starts happening in season 2 because a lot happens in that season. But the first season I think is good, but it guys, it could have been better. It's a lot of style over substance. I don't know how I feel about it. I do think everything is really good about it. Like the acting is really good. Zendaya is really good, and that's our main actress. But I really don't really. There was no plot. There's nothing going on. I know there's like little things happening here and there with these characters, but overall, can anybody tell me what the show is about? Because all I can say that it's just a bunch of sex and drugs. That's it. That's it. But so I want to give it 6 out of 5. Yeah, season 1, it's okay, but it's really just a bunch of hanging out with these characters, not really much else going on. Again, I know there's like little side plots here going here and there with these individual characters, but nothing actually like really crazy. Uh, I don't. There's some characters I do not like at all. I'm not gonna get into it, but no, I don't know. But season 2 is actually pretty good. I do think it kind of it it kind of dials back a little bit for me whenever it gets to the play, um, because we've already seen most of these characters' backstories and stuff, and I get it. It's for the characters to see themselves as is, but I don't really know if I like to play the end of the show really. Um, I like all the stuff with the drug dealer. I like him a lot. Um, but as far as season 2 goes, we actually have a few plots going on. Um, some more entertaining than others. I would say the some of the dad and son stuff. I can't remember the characters' names, but you, yeah. So that's really all I have to say about that. Uh, there's a lot of just really gross stuff in this show. Not gonna lie, but they don't hold back either. They really don't hold back. It's kind of crazy because I haven't seen this kind of like of the sexual side of filmmaking. Uh, I watched Housemaid, and now this is kind of crazy. I've actually, and both of them happen to have Sydney Sweeney doing. things in film that I never thought I would see her do. So, but but that's because I'm behind on this show. So I guess whatever. Yeah, no, I like season two. Season two is pretty good, and I my favorite episode out of the both seasons is when the Zendaya's character is running from the cops. That whole episode is great. That's some good stuff. But other than that, I give season two a 7.5, maybe an 8, but it's way better than season one, I think. But yeah, no, like let me know down below in the comments. This was just kind of a quick review because I really, it's a show, you know, I guess could do a podcast on it, but Dakota's seen it and I really don't want to put him through that. So let me know down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so. Leave a like. I'll see you guys next time.